that's my main today. It's Pac-Man played by SaNTa against King Koopa, who's bringing out the Fox for this matchup. Honestly, it probably will work out for him. I'm not exactly sure how well SaNTa has practiced the Pac combo, if he's seen it. It's possible. I'm not discounting it, but either way. It's primed up, ready to go. Again, timings when you're charging over your special on Pac-Man are important. You have to know when or what is the best ring to be tossing out in the situation. Smashing up real quick. No. We got the class ring for the tournament, my dude. Okay, you really gotta watch out for the bonus tree. You have to know what works in what situation. Going for the grab there is Pac-Man. It's super risky. Again, the lag time is such a huge punish on that. Have to be careful as well, because the Fox can reflect the fire hydrant back. This does make a lot of sense. Again, I don't think it was a blind pick with SaNTa. It took quite a bit to pick out the stage here, but he's got Melon. You saw Fox. The Fox is just ready for it. King Koopa, he knows. And the fire hydrant, it doesn't just get sent out by Pac-Man, but he uses the momentum to get that bear connection. One of the few kill moves that he has available. If any. Key as well, but usually by the time you have it charged up, your opponent usually has it primed and ready. You usually expect it, can't blast away that one. Cherry, excellent spacing off that. He certainly has it set up now, but I'd love to see the pack attack. But I don't know if it probably has an official name. I'm not in the Pac-Man Discord, okay. Out of the way, King Koopa. Also setting up the trampoline there for the ledge trap. Or rather, just the pitfall at that point. That's how that works on stage 111. The key gets sent out. King Koopa not expecting it. SaNTa spacing them well out. He's got the melon. Tries the back throw into him. That's what I'm talking about, but didn't connect. Gotta go for the spacing. There. Doesn't connect. That's fire hydrant though. He's not landing it. He's setting up though. Bell will not stun, but he has it ready and ready. Catches up smash, gonna get the kill. King Koopa down 2 stocks to 111 on SaNTa, still sitting on 3. Apple gets sent out. Apple's actually one of my favorite edge cards on Pac-Man. Gets sent out the angle. King Koopa finally gonna take that first stock off up smash. Don't count him out yet. I'm not even sure what King Koopa's primary quote-unquote main is. In Ultimate, he just plays a lot of characters. I would assume it's Bowser. At least it wasn't Smash 4. I'm not sure how his mind has changed. Great shielding by SaNTa off the reflector of King Koopa. Keeping the apple, and again, you can set that one at an angle. You can't do the throw off, especially against characters that recover low. Quick block. SaNTa throws out Darren toward the edge. Bear. And the orange for the trip up as well, not caught with that dash attack. That is a multi-hit. Side special kills for Pac-Man as well. Not going to interrupt the trampoline recovery. King Koopa playing safe. He is at 82. Orange gets reflected but sent back. The fire hydrant. King Koopa is going to work around it. Sends it off for edge guard as well. He's got trampoline already set up, so he doesn't have to throw out the recovery again, but he's going to side special back to stage. Again, you have to be careful, especially against a Fox particularly, just because if you try and side special kill the Fox, King Koopa may want to get him down, but if you try and side special kill the Fox, he can blast the pellet out of the air, and it's not usually what you want to go for. Key in the fire hydrant, no, he's going to have smash instead. A little bit too predictable, I think, if he did that. Catches, tries to get the kill toward top screen, but King Koopa with the fastball. Rolls away from the high hydrant. Baits the grab into the trampoline, actually, like that. Trying to get in his head a little bit, sets up with the momentum. Hydrant not getting sent out. King Koopa with a double shine just in case. Does get the shine off that strawberry. 2 charge click on that one. Has to be careful again with that. With the fire hydrant momentum shift. Something to play around. Again, that is another way for Pac-Man to get around his opponent. Momentum off smash attacks. Fire hydrant F smash, or fire hydrant up smash as well. Just because of the second hitter he hit, you get Bell not going to connect, full shielded by King Koopa. He can reflect it as well, and if SaNTa is close, it can spell disaster, but only at 29%. King Koopa, he has to find an opening against SaNTa here, but he's got too many buttons here. Taunt gets sent out, that's not a charge, that's just a taunt. Reflected off it, but no up smash connected. Can't send the fire hydrant, but he walked away from it, he gets baited by it, the key connects. SaNTa takes the first game off King Koopa. Question is, will King Koopa take the switch off Bowser? Honestly, I think Bowser loses the Pac-Man matchup. I'm gonna be real. He could Incineroar, but again, slow characters don't do that well against Pac-Man. Smart bands coming up from SaNTa, Lilat, and Town. I haven't played Pac-Man on Mementos yet. I have no idea how that works if King Koopa goes for it. Or if King Koopa even thinks he's logged enough hours, so I think it's only been a maximum of 72 possible at this point. He's gonna go for FD. He's gonna go for the wolf. DKM did mention that the down smash was nerfed. I don't know what else was changed about wolf. That's all I've heard. He's thinking about it. He's stalling. Joker! Oh, okay. You baited. He baited. All right. He's gonna bring out the wolf. More sensible. Let's be honest. Joker, not exactly tested. You don't really want to be testing too much out in tournaments. Either way, the wolf is going to be a nightmare for SaNTa to play against. Up close, impersonal, 24/7. No time to charge your projectiles. Again, you gotta get your opponent off stage. Gotta create time. Pac-Man kind of plays like a Proteus in that sense if anyone plays heroes. I don't think anyone does anymore, but there's a bit of setup time involved for getting Pac-Man combos ready. You gotta create space. Yeah, setting up his little corner there. You don't want to give space. You want to give space to the Pac-Man. You don't want to get it set up. There's that grab. It's huge ending lag time. Easy to punish in King Koopa. They're taking advantage of it. So I switched away from it. There can be path as well. Missed grab by SaNTa. The orange gets reflected. Side special doesn't need a tech hit. Pac-Man's recovery is pretty ridiculous. He can up special after side special. Easy understage, but it kind of takes a while. But we don't worry about that one. Nair's going to take down SaNTa right side of the stage, and King Koopa's at 66. Again, SaNTa's going to have to play it with his projectiles a little bit more differently than he would normally. Again, Cherry and Apple are going to be his friends, but as soon as he gets King Koopa off stage here. He'll still have to be careful, though. I guess King Koopa will probably swap over the wolf, obviously for the extra damage. He wasn't really hitting SaNTa that often, which makes more sense for the switch up, obviously. More damage per hit, you don't have to hit as often. Got by that side special, though. Again, I'm not sure how many blasts it would take to get launched by Hydrant. 2-frame off that bell, 70% on SaNTa. Actually, that wasn't really a 2-frame, he was just stunned. By the way, I'm talking about it. At some point, SaNTa will get the angle off that apple, and it's going to be glorious. Either way, 91 currently as King Koopa once again lands the hit. He's got Fire Hydrant set up, but I don't think King Koopa's just going to send that in. No chance of it getting hit either, caught by up smash. Sent down, and SaNTa wisely taking the time to charge up. He's on Gallagher right now. No, remind me, it was the bell! Misremember, tries to send it back over. Staggers for the orange, but doesn't get the follow-up hit. It's very used to the side special as well. Again, just the start time of it is detrimental. Any projectile punishes it pretty hard. Still alive right now. Pac-Man at 181. Gonna send an apple out. The side special for the quick recovery. Playing with a trampoline, but I don't think Koopa's gonna come on that for much longer. 39 on him and last stock on SaNTa in the second game. Full parries the Galaga, tries to send it back around, but King Koopa might get carried off by the Fire Hydrant, but no quick avoid. Smart again. Not too many characters have projectiles get sent straight below them, and that's one of the few. Springboard being another one. Catches with the projectile, just a little quick love tap against the bonus fruit. F smash gonna connect, and Fire Hydrant's gonna kill at high percent. 120. Devastate. You do not want to get caught between that. You get sent, Fire Hydrant hits you off the back end. Apple's gonna deal the damage at 41, King Koopa. should be able to close this down, but he has to keep his distance. He's a little afraid of a high hydrant now. Again, getting hit by the key sends it immediately. Tools on the edge guard. Pac-Man does have them, but he hasn't. SaNTa really hasn't managed to get King Koopa off stage. I don't think that's the point. Sidesteps a little early. Punishment, he's still alive at 122. 21% is what SaNTa has to convert here. It was alongside the stage, but the grab is going to miss and is punished. King Koopa ties the set 1-1. Game 3 next up. I'm hyped, dude. I was like the only other Pac-Man main in the room. Like, SaNTa's my rep. SaNTa's the only rep we have in NorCal as far as I'm aware. But I'm a casual Pac-Man main, so I don't like counting. Kalos. Oh, don't do it. King Koopa has to pick first. He did win the last one. I don't think SaNTa's gonna switch here. If he stays, I will sense. I'm sensing some Bell and what is it? Bell and Orange shenanigans. Okay. Game number 3, bringing it to Kalos again. This is only quarters. This is still this is best of 3. This is the last quarters now. It is. It's set point best of 3 in quarters. You can pin your opponent against the fire hydrant. That is possible. You also do pitfall off red trampoline. That just has to be done on stage. I called Apple shenanigans this stage. I called it. This is the map for it. Room for the edge guard, room for charging it. It can be used for edge guard, but again, Wolf, the recognized top tier for a while. Gonna avoid the forward tilt, but caught anyway. Fire hydrant can stand up again. It's a space creator. You gotta respect the fire hydrant, and that goes both ways, honestly. So the melon pop off earlier. Gonna get cut off stage yet again. He tries to charge. Probably using orange for space clearing. 160. Not gonna get killed yet. I'm not gonna say what he has. I did see it. Fire hydrant set up. 65 back throw will kill here. There goes the key. 2 stocks left. 65 on King Koopa. However, there could be a conversion here. Quick top comes out. 6:30 to burn, plenty of time for it. Fire hydrant on edge guard. First time King Koopa's been on edge in quite some time. Not gonna get the 2-frame or I-frames on that one. Orange. Again, recovery high. You have to be careful. Pac-Man has a lot of options. Part of playing against Pac-Man is knowing what food he has at ready and what food is next to chain. But that also goes for any Pac-Man player. Wolf's recovery will intercept the he will super armor through the fire hydrant. King Koopa getting a couple of good stunners here. No 2-frame. Sigh of relief for SaNTa. He's not hit by it. Mullen at the ready. Side special back on stage. It is a faster recovery if you can get it rolled. That's the setup. Bell gets sent. Fancy. He meant to do that. Meant to catch, but he had no setup and he was already mid-dash attack. No canceling that one, unfortunately. The Waka Waka is coming out. Parries the fire hydrant, but no send back. Unfortunate time to get back up there. He's got Melon at the ready. Side special, not going to snap on the ledge, but again, trampoline is good for it. He's going to go for the Bell or Cure. Solid parry. There it is. Closed. 114. SaNTa. Razor's Edge. Not a lot of room to work with right now. Caught by the laser. And his smash attack for King Koopa. He's missed 3 at this point. A little bit greedy, I think, for King Koopa if you're going for those. Side specials away, no reason to. He could grind pellets. They do heal 2%, but That's not exactly viable. 48, caught by Fire Hydrant, King Koopa with a bear response. 48. Let's see if Fire Hydrant is there, orange. Sent out battle on top of the Fire Hydrant. You want to use the staggering off of that. Apple will send it, but it was friendly. The apple was the trigger off that launch. Last hit is what sends it. Pac-Man and Magic 69 used the up trampoline for the stutter. Trampoline, Fire Hydrant not going to get that kill. Again, double-edged sword. It can be launched by his opponent, forced to air dodge through it. Scott Mullen going to jump on the reflection wisely. King Koopa expecting it as well. Credit is due. King Koopa has been relatively on point with the parries against most of these projectiles. Caught off by the superior down smash up, jump 118 off trampoline, boys. He's still in it, back in it, just like second stock. 4 minutes on the clock, plenty of time to burn, but he misses the grab. No immediate punish from King Koopa. Fire Hydrant's prime though. Apple saved him there. Apple of the day keeps the Pac-Man alive just for now though. Blaster sent. You know what, just wait, it's gonna be the bear. Everyone booing in the room, but it's gonna be a 2-1 for King Koopa. Well earned 3-game set. And King Koopa's gonna take it. One of the only Pac-Mans in NorCal. If we drop down the losers bracket, that wasn't it for SaNTa. Might see more of him in bracket, but King Koopa does solidify in 5 minds the top 16 pool. At least in win this bracket. For everyone in the Pac-Man Discord, we're happy to have. Finally some representation in NorCal. As I return to the dungeon. I have Kirby's on stream? What? What game?